Hello, this is Dr. Bob, Anthony, and Case and Dee Maria, and we'd like to welcome you once again to our Half Off Health program. And we get emails and questions from individuals literally from all over the world. They want answers for their very tough questions. And it's really very simple. I know that some of you go to the big box stores and you order items on the internet and you are spending literally hundreds of dollars and you don't feel any better for it. Well, today we're going to spread some good news and we're going to give you some answers. We have been blessed as healthcare providers to have access to some of the finest products in the entire world. And we're going to discuss some of those with you this evening, or if you're watching us on the internet anytime during the day and anywhere. I have two items in front of me right now that we get from a company that ships to us from Canada and via the United States. It's called Omega Nutrition. And I have a product here that is apple cider vinegar and balsamic vinegar. The apple cider vinegar we suggest for ladies that are usually about 40 years old and older that have pain right here in their shoulder. It's called deltoid bursitis. And we've had other inflammatory problems, including heel spurs, respond to 1 ounce of apple cider vinegar. If I was to take it, I'd take it right down the hatch. I have some people that will use it on their salads. The product next to the apple cider vinegar is balsamic vinegar, and this is organic, and this is one of the items that you can use to make Dr. Bob's ever famous apple beets and carrots. You can use the balsamic vinegar as a salad dressing. I have here in front of me is organic virgin coconut oil, and this product will help prevent dementia, Alzheimer's, pain syndromes, improve your it'll improve your memory. It's a good source of oil. See, the oil that's in coconut oil is very similar to the oil that's inside of mother's breast milk. It is not going to raise your cholesterol. 2 tablespoons a day would be tremendous. I've talked about in the past using flax oil. All of you watching me right now should take at least 1 tablespoon of liquid flax oil every day per 100 pounds. I have some individuals that have some distress using the liquid and they prefer to use the capsules. You could take up to easy 6 to 12 capsules every day. That's why it's more logical to use the oil. But I want to make this point. This is an excellent product for ADHD, and I've had some of our ADHD individuals respond better to the capsules than to the liquid oil. Flax oil becomes DHA in the brain. This is OptimalEFA Caps. One of the oils that we use in the body, or 2 of the oils, are called essential fatty acids. And I know that if there's nothing else that you learn from us, is that oil is important. You don't want to go on a low-fat diet. So OptimalEFAs come from Biotics Research Corporation, and they're an excellent source of quality pure oil. So if you're not taking just the flax oil alone, you could take OptimalEFAs, which is a combination of all the oils that will make a difference for your overall body. MCSTO is metabolic clearing. Liver problems are critically very popular today. A lot of people have so many liver challenges. MCSTO is a product that helps improve what we call phase 1 and phase 2 detoxification in the body. And what we try to do traditionally in our practice is that we alternate our liver products. MCSTO is a great liver product. I know we'll be talking about a product called Livitrit Plus. You can alternate your liver products, but you should be on some type of liver product on a regular basis. If you have chronic bone and joint problems, Biotics Research Corporation has developed a product packet. This is going to help support bone and joint health. There are several supplements that are in a cellophane pack, so instead of going to a health food store and buying 14 different products, what Biotics Research Corporation has done is they have created this proprietary formula designed to help improve bone and joint health. IPS. You've heard the term leaky gut syndrome. IPS was designed to help improve the digestion in the intestine. Because see, the food you eat goes through your intestine. But if you have inflammation in your intestines, a lot of times you can just feel your own wrist. And if your wrist feels like it has a lot of fluid in it, it's because your body's inflamed, because your intestines are inflamed and fluid is going through and undigested particles. I've had patients with gout and pseudo-gout improve with IPS. NutriClear happens to be a product that's going to help your overall memory, and it's going to help your brain function optimally. It's going to help your whole neurologic basis function at 100%. L-glutamine. I'll tell you what, I have been so blessed to learn about L-glutamine. L-glutamine is an amino acid. Now, you may have had a blood test done, and if your CO2 is low, L-glutamine will help that. It'll help people that have a lot of neurologic problems. It's great for fibromyalgia, alcoholism, any kind of digestive distress. CO2 happens to be carbon dioxide. When your CO2 is low, you need L-glutamine. Multimins are minerals. Most people watching me right now, wherever you may live in the world, are mineral deficient. You have cramps in your legs at night. Bright light might be bothering your eyes. We use multimins as a part of our formula along with B vitamins and flax oil and marine oil for our kids and children and adults with ADHD. If you have leg cramps at night, if you eat sugar, multimins is an excellent source for a mineral replacement. L-lysine is an amino acid that helps calcium to be absorbed in your body. Do you get chronic cold sores, leg cramps at night? If you have chronic cold sores, you want to start taking 2 or 3 L-lysine. If you have herpes simplex or even genital herpes, I can tell you this, L-lysine will help. That's right, genital herpes will improve with calcium and with vitamin D. BioLA is a pain reliever. Very interesting, isn't it? So if you have pain in your body, 2 or 3 of these on a regular basis will make a difference. I want to point out that sugar is one of the most common causes of pain. L-lysine forte is lithium. Now, a lot of times when you hear of lithium, you think of people that are in straitjackets, and that's not necessarily the case. This is a vegetable source lithium. It's a trace mineral, commonly deficient today in our society with people who have major depression and even fibromyalgia. That's what I said, fibromyalgia, ladies. And those of you that are familiar with fibromyalgia and the Fibromyalgia Association, take a link to this and pass it on to them. L-lysine, I have had some patients I've had to have them take 2 every waking hour for a month to increase their levels of L-lysine. It's a trace mineral commonly depressed from stress and sugar. Scholatia happens to be a proprietary pain reliever. You know, taking an aspirin every day will thin your blood and cause major blood challenges, but we have had huge success with Scholatia. Do you know I give it to our pet? If you have a pet that has hip pain and arthritis, Scholatia would be a wise asset. This happens to be Carbamide Plus. Do you have glaucoma? Yeah, that's right, Dr. Bob, you can help glaucoma. No, Dr. Bob doesn't help anything. What Dr. Bob does is help encourage you and educate you to make wise choices. Carbamide will help take the extra fluid out of your body, including if you have a hot disc in your low back right now, you could take 8 to 10 of these. If you immediately have had a hot disc, if you have some Carbamide, go to our website, which is druglessdoctor.com, and start taking this. And also glaucoma, we use a product called Optic Plus and the Carbamide Plus. It's a very great formula, makes a huge difference. B12 folate. Commonly deficient today is vitamin B12. And do you want to know why? It's proton pump inhibitors. Those are the medications that the medical community has thoroughly convinced everybody that's the way to get rid of digestive distress. If you don't have enough B12, you cannot make oxygen, you cannot make red blood cells to carry oxygen to your body. Men over 50 years old, Palmetto Plus. Palmetto Plus helps reduce the size of your prostate gland. We've seen an increased number of men have enlarged prostates because of exposure to soy products, and what they'll do to you is they'll literally rotor-root your prostate gland. We use iodine and Palmetto Plus. Kappa Rest happens to be another pain reliever. This product works by going to the very end and down at the cellular level where pain receptors are irritated by the fats that you're consuming. We've helped people not have spinal and joint surgery. This is very good for individuals who have osteoarthritis, Kappa Rest, sometimes up to 6 a day. GTA, very fascinating product. Probably one of the most common conditions that we see in our practice is subpar thyroid function. Actually, 1/3 of you watching me right now have a low thyroid gland. 72% of you don't have enough iodine. Hello, if I was you, I'd get Dr. Bob's book, The Drugless Guide to Balancing Female Hormones, or Dr. Bob's Men's Health, The Basics. In those books, we talk about in great detail about the thyroid gland. GTA happens to be a porcine source thyroid tissue, and we assess it by looking at your TSH, Tom, Sam, Harry. Are you on Synthroid? Are you on Armour Thyroid? I don't have a license to take you off those medications, but if we assess you properly and working with your primary health care provider, maybe we can coach you as you go through your transition so you're not as dependent on prescription medication, which is our goal to help you. IAG. IAG is grateful for people who have chronic upper respiratory problems, glue ear, great product for kids. We know that kids today have major ear and throat challenges. IAG is a product that will naturally help improve immune system function, great for kids' health. Hydrozyme, one of those products that has helped to help conditions that are misunderstood. Hydrozyme is a digestive support. I generally encourage our patients, now listen to me here, to take 2 in the middle of each meal. You do that for 4 days. On day 5, you take 3 with each meal, 4 days. On the 5th day, you're going to take 4 with each meal. You continue to increase the number with each meal until you'll feel a warming in your tummy. That means that your body is finally creating its own acid. That's right. There are cells in your stomach called parietal cells, and because of poor dietary choices, they stop working, and you get acid indigestion. And then what happens to you, you'll get on a proton pump inhibitor, and you're going to have challenges for the rest of your life. Iglobulin G. We have found in our experience when we do blood chemistries, that's right, we send our patients out for blood tests, that oftentimes they have low globulin levels. Globulin is used to make antibodies in your body. Your body gets antibodies from proteins. So if you happen to be a vegetarian, you may have low globulins in your body. If you eat a lot of sugar and don't have enough digestive enzymes, you're not going to absorb protein. So if your globulin level is less than 2.5, you can say, how do I know that, Dr. Bob? Talk to your primary health care provider. If you're not satisfied with the treatment you're receiving from established Western medicine, it's time to change. Join the revolution. Join the drugless doctors. Garlic Plus. Hey, the Egyptians ate garlic out in the desert thousands of years ago. Garlic is known as Russian penicillin. You don't ever want to eat the garlic or buy garlic products that the smell and the odor have been removed. That's the good part. That's the secret sauce. Glucobalance. Blood sugar stress is so common. We know the 3rd biggest cause of killing and death today in America is diabetes. We use this product in accordance with your medical physician to help you reduce your dependence on insulin. Glucobalance has been designed for insulin and non-insulin dependent diabetics. We're going to take a short break and we'll be right back. Hello, this is Dr. Bob, Anthony, and Kason DeMaria, and thank you for joining us once again. And as you know, we receive emails and queries from individuals from all over the world, and our job, our goal, our passion is to make a difference for each and every one of you. And we have several products I want to talk to you about this evening, and one of them happens to be the Prenatal Pack. You know, you're thinking about getting pregnant. Well, I'm going to tell you what, you better prepare to get pregnant, not just think about it. So the Biotics Research Corporation has designed a proprietary pack of products that have been specifically designed to get you ready to get pregnant. You want to make sure you have enough vitamin B12, by the way. And then we have biocardiozyme packs or cardiozyme packs. Heart death. People die from cardiac disease, #1. And this is a very serious matter. Do you know that your heart is a very strong and active muscle? And if you don't take care of feeding your heart right, what's going to happen to you is you're going to have cardiac distress, and the muscles themselves are going to be very, very weak, and you're going to have dysfunction. NutriClear is a product that's used to design to help clear your colon out. If you're going to do any kind of detoxification, NutriClear would be an item that you could use at 10 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. It'll make a huge difference in your overall body health. Dysmuzyme granules are a vegetable source product that probably, out of anything that I've said to you so far, is probably one of the most important products to improve your immune system. And anytime I ever have a question with somebody who has a chronic health care challenge, the research says dysmuzyme granules will make all the difference in the world. Dopotropic helps make neurotransmitters in your mind. Great for memory. Hello, that is probably one of the leading causes of distress today, is poor memory function. We have individuals that come into our office that have chronic health problems. Neutrophil Plus is a product that's designed to help support your immune system when your neutrophils are elevated on your CBC. See, when somebody comes into our office, we'll refer them out for a blood test to find out if they have a virus or if they have a bacterial challenge. We use a liquid vitamin D, but we also use a capsule of vitamin D. And we do vitamin D3 testing on our patients, and what we have found is the normal is 40. The normal D3 that we look for is 40. If your number is less than 40, you want to take at least 5,000 international units of vitamin D on a regular basis. Increase it when there's lack of sunshine. It's always good to have your vitamin D3 level checked. This is liquid iodine. This is in a 150 microgram per drop. It is great for children because iodine is a natural antiseptic. You can also use this liquid iodine, like 5 or 10 drops in water, with a product that we use called AGEE emulsion. It's liquid iodine forte with AGEE emulsion for chronic vaginal challenges. You can use it as a douche. With children, you can put a drop right on their tongue, especially during the winter time. We've never had any side or bad effects using the iodine. This is a huge product. This is Organic 15. Organic 15 increases oxygen in your body. If you are chronically tired, if you're an athlete, if you're going to be doing a lot of traveling and you need to have extra oxygen, Organic 15, 2 or 3 right before a strenuous exercise is tremendous. Tricol, the T-R-I-C-H-O-L, helps lower triglycerides and cholesterol naturally without using statin medication. Great product. BioGlycose Forte. One of the top killers in our society today happens to be diabetes, and we use BioGlycose Forte as one of the products to help control and maintain blood sugar stress. This is good for adrenal fatigue, stress, carbohydrate sensitivity. You know, I've been talking a lot about different products. If you don't know what to do, the BioGlycose Forte is definitely a way to go. You know, we've helped ladies get pregnant. You say, you have? Yes. In Dr. Bob's book, Drugless Guide to Balancing Female Hormones, we know that thyroid dysfunction is very common, and one of the most common reasons to have subpar thyroid function and not be able to get pregnant. Well, there's something called T4, TOM4 to T3 conversion. We commonly see it on low or on thyroid blood tests, and most traditionally trained healthcare providers miss that T4 to T3 conversion. If you look at your blood test and your T3 is less than 125, that product will make a difference. Osteo B2 is a product we use for osteoporosis. Ladies, 2 or 3 every day, a part of your exercise program, makes all the difference in the world. Histoplex AB, it's natural antihistamine. Do you have chronic sinus problems, chronic allergies? Histoplex will make all the difference in the world. 4 or 5 every day. Nucleozyme Forte. You suffer with cold hands and cold feet. You've been diagnosed with Raynaud's phenomenon. If you have problems with your memory, Nucleozyme Forte will make all the difference for you. Livitrit Plus. Chronic liver problems. I actually take 1 or 2 of these on a regular basis. The liver is a very important organ. commonly toxic from all the chemicals that we breathe, we drink, and we apply to our body. A couple of these every day. You say, Dr. Bob, you're talking about all these supplements that you need every day. You don't need them all every day, but see, we will create a program of wellness based on your need. Gastrozyme is your product for chronic digestive distress. This product will cool stomach pain down, allowing your body to heal itself. We oftentimes will notice on the thyroid blood test a low T4, TOM4. We like to see T4 to be about 8. If your T4 is less than 8, ThyroStim will make all the difference for you. LTyrosine is a natural antidepressant. Do you know right now that 21% of the people in the United States are on antidepressants? L-tyrosine and iodine make thyroid hormone. If you have a low thyroid and you're depressed, chances are you need tyrosine. Lipid X is a fat blocker. It's magnesium. This is the same ingredient that they use in individuals to help them have bowel movements. I see this commonly for women who have heart palpitations, constipation, and muscle cramps can use Lipid X. Lactozyme helps give your body an enzyme if you have lactose intolerance or blood sugar stress, which is, I just read a very interesting article, 30% of the people in the United States today have a lactose intolerance. CMP. We had a gentleman that came into our office that had a condition called Dupuytren's contracture. His tendons were contracted, and it was a side effect of the diuretic that he was taking. And I know that tendonitis needs CMP. It's calcium, magnesium, and potassium. I know that Dupuytren's contracture might be a new term for you, but those of you who have it, it's very serious. If you're taking diuretics right now, if you have tendonitis, bursitis, fasciitis, plantar fasciitis, CMP. Dupuytren's contracture, CMP. MSM is sulfur. Do you have chronic joint pain? Did you have your tonsils removed? Do you have a cat? Say, what do you mean, do I have a cat? Do you have a cat? What we have found traditionally is individuals who have cats